fans, this bout is sponsored by Just Salad, 320 East 51st Street and 134 West 37th Street. Also sponsored by Blade Contractors and CEO Michael DePompo and Metropolitan National Bank President Mark DeFazio. Boxing fans, this bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of action in the middleweight division. Our judges overseeing this bout, John McKay, Oscar Perez, and Louis Rivera. And our referee for this bout will be Danny Schiavone. Introducing first in the blue corner, he comes to us tonight from Hannibal, Missouri. He weighed in at 162 1/4 pounds. Red, white, and blue trunks. Professional record, 20 victories, 14 losses, 14 knockouts. Please welcome Steve, the Spoiler Walker. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He comes to us tonight from New York City, New York. He weighed in at 161 1/4 pounds. White iridescent trunks, chocolate brown trim, perfect professional record, 8 victories, no defeats, 7 knockouts. Please welcome Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillin. Danny Schiavone with our instructions.
Fellas, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Expect you to obey my commands at all times. Keep the bout clean. Touch them up. Go back to corners. Good luck.
8 rounds, middleweights.
Eight-round super middleweight battle. This one's scheduled for 8. And you get a look at a monster in Peter Quillin. He comes out of the corner looking every bit the part of an undisputed, undefeated prospect, as he has handled his opposition, and he slaps Walker immediately with the left hand and says, "Welcome to New York City, Randy Gordon."
Peter Quillin is one of the brightest prospects in the middleweight division, right along with Joe Green. I'm telling you, they're within miles of each other.
Oh, big knockdown right away. Couldn't even get the introductions out of the way.
Oh, my goodness.
Walker is hurt badly. He's not getting up. And Schiavone counts him out. Sensational knockout.
He still doesn't know where he is. There's no way they should even get him up.
Walker
He is out.
hurt badly.
He
The
is
doctor
out.
is coming to attend him.
Oh, my goodness.
So quickly. You saw that first shot, and here's another look at it. Randy, as this was a knockout of distinction, and if you wanted to put yourself on a middleweight or super middleweight map,
I'm
Peter
telling
Quillin
you,
did it right here.
I'm telling you that this guy, along with Joe Green, there may not be 2 better middleweight prospects on this planet Earth.
Pulverizing shot coming up right here, Randy Gordon.
Watch this.
Quillin.
He jabs, 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 hooks, misses with the hook, and then steps in. He misses a couple more times. A sharp left hook on the point of the chin.
And this is something you don't like to see.
No, he's fine. Let me tell you
Walker's
something.
still down. The physician's doing a good job.
You know what?
Keeping him down.
The best thing to do is you've got a fighter who's groggy. Why stand him up? Only let him fall down, which I've seen on so many occasions. Our doctors in New York, I think, are the finest in the world. They will not sit him up until they're convinced that he's focusing on them. Once that happens, then they let him sit up. From the sitting position, then they'll help him up on the stool, and from that position, then they'll let him stand up. But you don't want to take a fighter and stand him up right after he's been knocked out like that with one quick shot.
And the question that you have to ask, Randy, Peter Quillin now 9-0 with 8 knockouts. Who was the guy who survived? That's an amazing display of power, quickness, skill. Obviously, a young guy had Walker outclassed, but Walker's been in 34 professional fights. Should have enough experience to know that he's got to protect himself in that first round and not let Quillin land a bomb early on, but that's exactly what happened as Quillin finally found a range after feeling around with a couple of jabs.
And you see him, they call him Kid Chocolate. He throws out chocolate after each of the bouts.
We need a couple right here. I got you one, Randy Gordon.
Oh, thank you.
You said this kid was sweet.
Oh, he is sweet. He is
sweet. You were right on the money. Kid Chocolate.
The fans love him. He's becoming more popular by the second. He's now being such a gentleman about it. He's going over, congratulating Steve Walker, who I wanted to tell you, I was about to tell you how tough he is, that in his last 6 bouts that he's lost, his last 6 losses, the guys he fought have been 15-0, 15-0, 31-3, 19-1, 11-2, and 7-0. And now tonight against one of the best prospects in the world.
Kid Chocolate donates his time to train and also raise funds for their after-school program called ACES. How about it for the kids right here?
And this guy's a perfect type. Does charitable work. He's got the kids in the ring. That was a knockout of devastating proportions. A pulverizing shot right out of the blocks here by Quillin. And we'll get another look at it. And this is a knockout I could watch 100 times. It's that sweet, Randy.
And I think he misses these actually almost on purpose. They are just merely range finders. He kind of paused with them. He gets his range, then steps in with just a perfect,
once again,
perfectly timed left hook that he turned his whole body into. Got his hips, got his shoulders, turned the left foot right into that shot.
And you see him celebrating. You see the physique.
I mean, you know, Angelo Dundee once told me that as stars fade out, as the Sugar Ray Leonards and everybody else fade out, somebody else comes in. This guy is a future superstar.
Here's the announcement, the official time, and it was quick.
Boxing fans, the time, 38 seconds of round number 1. The referee stops the contest. Your winner, still undefeated from New York, Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin.
A thrilled contingent, a lot of fans swarming Peter Quillin, and deservedly so. As impressive a knockout as you'll see at any stage of a fighter's career. Great power in that left hand as he knocked out Steve Walker. Steve Walker didn't get much of a chance to establish himself. And you have to love the way he found the angle early on in that fight. 38 seconds in, round number 1, a knockout winner. Peter Quillin, Kid Chocolate, goes to 9-0. It looks like he's going to be moving up the ladder rather quickly. Randy Gordon, that's as good a display of power as we have seen in a long, long time.